So I've been doing a little bit of tinkering on the trailer and thought I would give you a tour of the trailer. So that way, if you're going to the racetrack, you've got an enclosed trailer and you want some ideas of your own on what you can do to try to make your life a little bit more enjoyable at the racetrack, then maybe this will give you some ideas. All right, so for starters, it's a foot enclosed trailer, V-nose, nothing real special. I've got shore power that the previous owner had installed. And you'll have to excuse the mess. I've been moving stuff around. Right now the car is at Nine Lives Racing, having the front splitter made. So I got a couple of these LED lights. They are available at Home Depot for Home Depot Lowe's, like $9-10. Just have them plugged into the outlets. I've got a couple of these baskets here to hold spare ratchet straps. I've got some chains to help tie down the vehicle to the rings in the floor. Got a basket here for my rear ratchet straps. The front ones I rarely ever actually take off of the trailer, so I just leave them in the floor. I do have a fire extinguisher. Not a bad idea to have one close by. Some foldable chairs, a foldable cot. Got 2 spare tires mounted to the E-Track. You can get these pieces that clip into the E-Track, and then you just spin the butterfly nut on there. That way you have your tires up and out of the way. This is a White Line Smart String alignment setup that we can align the cars at the track if we need to. Those are available on mistmotorsports.com. A couple of easy up tents. Got the toolbox up here. Now normally I will keep this during transit. I've got it ratchet strapped in place so it doesn't move around. And then in the toolbox I have a handful of just basic tools, spare parts that we're normally going to use. Everything from like tire pyrometers, spare O2 sensors, some Garmin mounts, lug nuts for the trailer, sockets, hammers, wrenches, pliers, spare motor oil. If you ever need any and you're at the track with me, let me know. Brake fluid, air compressors. These are actually rear springs I need to put on. Brake, multi-piston brake caliper compressor. I've got 2 generators. I've got a larger one as well as a smaller one. A fan. These are some spare parts for the car that I need to put on. So right now this has actually become sort of a catch-all, so I'm working on getting this cleaned out. I've got some old ratchet straps that I don't need anymore, but I can pile larger items back here like tires, generators, coolers, that sort of stuff. A couple boxes of wood. We've got a solo stove back there as well for whenever we go to the track and it's cool. Another one of the $9 lights from Lowe's. This is actually an old air conditioner for a house, and I've got some plumbing. We'll actually plumb it out of the trailer back there by one of the air vents. Back there by one of the vents. And allows me to keep everything nice and cool in the summer. Also works as a heater. I got one of these. Those are for cooking hot dogs over our solo stove. Tool cabinet. Spare stuff. Air pressure gauge. Duct tape. First aid kit. All kinds of various things that we'll use. Bug spray. It's got 2 rolls of paper towels. The biggest thing is just a lot of this little E-track stuff, so that way you can keep things up and out of the way. You might be wondering what these poles are. These actually came with my trailer. It's a lot of scaffolding, and there's a bag with a large tarp on it at the house. And I don't use this because it does require a few people to put up. But there are connection points on the outside of the trailer. And this is a 25-foot by, I think it's a 15-foot canopy that will come all the way out and allow you to park underneath it. And it's one continuous thing. There's some walls that go on it to help keep it nice and protected from the elements if needed. This is just a random assortment of fluids and spares and trailer items. So like I've got a jack and a few things in case I get a flat tire for the trailer. One of my more recent additions is actually this box. So this is a cell phone signal amplifier. It's meant for an RV or a tractor trailer, but I've got an external antenna. When I get to the track, I can just mount this, plug it in, and I've got cell phone signal. It just boosts the signal quite a bit. So that's kind of a neat little addition. So you may have noticed missing a little bit of the walls right here. The walls are made of this particle board, like pressed wood, and there was a leak on the roof, so this damaged some of the walls. So this is on the list to be replaced. Should be nice and compact like that. Yeah. So other than the random spare parts lying around, that's pretty much my home away from home during the race weekend. So if you have any questions or want to know anything more, let me know.